Odegaard to score. Kane to score. Garnacho to score. That'll be the 3. The Garnacho one, it will give you like 6 odds. Alejandro Garnacho to score. I'll give you 3. Kane, Odegaard, Garnacho. Go these 3. And don't separate them. Put them together. You go chop like 17 odds. Charlie, Ivan Toney, they've banned him for betting. Ivan Toney can't listen to Chaley Podcast where he go stake bet, where Premier League catch him, where they ban him. So 8 months, Ivan Toney on booby. Charlie, I told him to watch and enjoy. I didn't tell him to watch and go and stake. Ivan Toney, I tell you.
Fight Club.
What's up? We are back again. The background is, it seems more familiar. Charlie, things have happened this week. But in all things, we give thanks. You understand? I was going through the comments the other day. Some people vex, but you see, every episode I give disclaimer at the end. I say, if you want to edit the tips, do it and leave the comments in the comment section. But who know? You won't do. They say one man cannot have all the power. So me, I don't have all the power. So if they chop your money, they chop your money. They are chopping white man. If white man chop this morning, you first. Come for that. But welcome back. This is another episode of the Chaley Podcast. My name is Daniel Koranteng. This week we'll eat. This one, see, I promise you, this week we'll eat. If we get there, I will tell you. But we will take this short break. If we catch there, I will tell you.
Fight Club.
Okay, welcome back. This is the Chaley Podcast. My name is Daniel Koranteng. As I said, things have happened this week. I'm not too happy. So, in fact, let me just start fresh. Look, this week we won't do any tips from Spain. They are annoying me. La Liga, they are dumb. They are annoying me. They were calling Vinicius Jr. a monkey. I don't subscribe to racism. So this week, no tips from Spain. We are boycotting the La Liga. We won't do La Liga. We don't like people like that. So forget. They said Vinicius Jr. is a monkey. Fresh boy like that, how can he be a monkey? Are you mad? Are they serious? These things, when I hear them, they are annoying me. Fresh boy Vinicius, you say he's a monkey. What do you mean by that? So we are boycotting Spain. Real Madrid and Barcelona and all of them, they are part. We won't do any tips from Spain. They are boycotting. Charlie, this week I see some news. They say, Man U, they want Harry Kane and Mason Mount. Man U, sometimes, you see, Charlie, when you support some teams, pain song. Mason Mount for what? By this time, Mason Mount. Charlie, revise that list before I get to the Manchester day. I'm not in the mood. Remove that boy's name from the list. We don't want any Mason Mount. He should stay at his Chelsea. How can you go and take virus from Chelsea and come in? A team that can't win, you are going to bring one of their products and kind of put them inside our team. Then we right now will be allergic to winning. What kind of thinking is that? Remove the boy's name from the list. I don't like that. Mimpesa. Last week, we spoke about Champions League, but I'll bring it again. Because I think it was 2 weeks ago. I told Real Madrid that they will pay for their sins. I told them. Man City 4. I'll repeat it until the season is over. Man City 4, Real Madrid 0. I said it. I said you will pay for your sins. Me, I don't lie. And you see, I operate in the prophetic. So when I see some things, you understand? When I see some things and I tell you, you best believe it will happen. Fili. But this weekend, the tips, everything is guaranteed. See, I tell you this thing. For the past 17 years, I've been giving tips on Premier League last day. One safe. No tay. I'm telling you. So this week, guarantee everything I tell you. See, if you like, I'll give you correct score for all the games safe. I said I operate in the prophetic. You understand? So I see the thing already, and I'm telling you. Let's start off with Arsenal versus Wolves. Arsenal's last game of the season, and thankfully today is at home. They managed to hold the title line, then they bottled it, they gave it to Man City. But again, we saw it in January. We said it in January that Arsenal will not win. At the time, they were 8 points clear. So we are not surprised. But it's their last home game of the season. They've not been on form at all. Nottingham Forest have scored them last week. But this time, Arsenal win. You see, those emotional things, last home game of the season, it's been a good season. Oh, we've done well. Arsenal will turn up. And last day, dear. In fact, this will be the major thing. Last day, dear, goals. Goals flow rough, especially in Premier League last day. I'm telling you, Arsenal will score. In fact, they will win. Don't go ship Wolves, easy. Brentford against Manchester City. Man City have already won the league. We saw them against Brighton. They were playing champagne football. They left, like Brighton, they win. But yeah, no lie. They still didn't win. That's the thing. You go try, but you know if you scored this before. Against Brentford, it go hard. Remember that Brentford beat Manchester City in the first leg. Yeah, Ivan Toney. But Ivan Toney, Ivan Toney, they've banned him for betting. Ivan Toney can't listen to Chaley Podcast where he goes take bet, where Premier League catch him, where they ban him. So 8 months, Ivan Toney on booby. Charlie, I told him to watch and enjoy. I didn't tell him to watch and go and stick. Ivan Toney, I tell you. I told you. So it's not anything. But Brentford against Man City will be a very interesting game. You don't know the team that Manchester City will field. Because as you saw, in the past week, they fielded 2 different teams. They used their academy boys / second team boys to face Chelsea, and they won. Then they used their first team to face Brighton, and then they drew. Remember that they have the FA Cup final next week against Man United. So maybe we might see another change team from Pep Guardiola. You don't necessarily know the sort of Man City team that will show up on Sunday. Then there's Chelsea against Newcastle. Chelsea will lose. They'll lose. Forget. Whether it's last home game of the season, forget. Chelsea can beat Newcastle. Close your mind. They can't beat Newcastle. Newcastle have already qualified for Champions League. You understand? Charlie. 2023. If somebody told you that Chelsea versus Newcastle last day, Newcastle have qualified for Champions League, Chelsea is 12th, you go believe? Hey! No, but this is serious. In fact, I think last season by this time, Newcastle were the ones who were 12th and Chelsea had qualified for Champions League. Charlie, he said he's a destiny changer. Newcastle, the God he served there, he's powerful. Destiny changer. He takes Chelsea in destiny where he switch out. God is at work. But Man U versus Fulham. Yeah, remember that all the games are being played at 3 o'clock simultaneously. England, they don't like match fixing and things like what they do in Ghana. So everybody will play at the same time. So if you want to fix match, you have to be on phone. And you have to use credit because if you call Charlie, what's up? What will they score for day? They don't have time for those things. Man U versus Fulham, now 1 to 3 p.m. Man U has already qualified for Champions League. In fact, a month ago, I saw in the prophetic, and I took my phone and I tweeted. People said I was mad. But you see, that's the thing about prophecy. Remember when Noah said it was going to rain, that some flood is coming, then the people will see the sunshine, then they are laughing at him. No, you see, if you can't see prophetic and you are seeing physical, you think the prophet is mad. I tweeted that Man City will face Chelsea, and that's the match that will win the league. Last week, Sunday, Man City Chelsea, they finished the game. Man City, they win the league trophy. Man U Chelsea, Man U scored Chelsea quick. Champions, I said it. They said I was mad. I mean, I did here. Instead of you listening to the prophet and going to stick, you are there. You are either talking nonsense against the prophet. How will you chop money? I'm not serious. Then we'll go to Germany. Charlie, but the Germany there to be some way. If they ever told you that Bayern Munich could bottle this thing, Bundesliga title, I swear I never would believe. But Dortmund versus Mainz. Last week, Bayern go lose, where Dortmund win. So right now, Dortmund they top. So Dortmund just have to win, then they'll win the league. That is their last day. They are facing Mainz at home. Charlie, some way. We've seen some before. We've seen Dortmund do their things before. But this one, dear. I just feel like they are favorites for this one. And the thing to be said, if Dortmund go mess up, say Bayern, if you can't even trust them to win, that's the thing. So right now the Bundesliga, everybody shine. So like some way, it be some way. But more will go down to actual predictions. I tell you, say last day, I say for 17 years, so I no get one fixture wrong. 17 years. Boga. Me if I give you tip last day and you don't stick, then there's something wrong with you. Chief, let's start from the first game. Arsenal versus Wolves. Arsenal win and over 1.5. Hey, Boga, are you listening to me? I say Arsenal win and over 1.5. That be 1. 2, Brentford against Manchester City over 1.5. Standard over 1.5. Chelsea against Newcastle. That one, I will not say anything. You know already. Newcastle, straight win. If I make a pause for that. Chelsea, they make a chop money. Hey, Lampard, I thank you. Hey, Lampard make a chop money, Rob. Since Lampard came to Chelsea, if Chelsea they can't play, I just put money for opponents. I don't even watch the fixtures. They say Chelsea they go play. I put money for Chelsea to lose. I just chop money. Charlie, Chelsea. Hey, long live Frank Lampard. Hey, God go bless you, Lampard. Everybody. So Chelsea versus Newcastle. This one I put my money for Newcastle straight win. If you are afraid, go for Newcastle or draw, because that one there is no way on heaven and on earth where Lampard will score Newcastle last day. It never will happen. Peter. Man U versus Fulham. What a sweet game. Last home game of the season. The thing too is that because Man U already qualify for Champions League and they have FA Cup final against Man City next week, Man U too, then go fit change the team. So be careful. That one, go for goals. Go for over 1.5. Because you go Man U straight win. Then you go Water. Then Ten Hag change the whole team. You go and see McTominay, Fred. Then Sasha people know. You go see them for the Pacto. So just go for goals. Simple over 1.5. That game, Man U versus Fulham. Then Dortmund versus Mainz. Bundesliga and goals. Over 2.5. Over 2.5. Hey, Bog, are you listening? You write the thing I see, so I repeat them. Over 2.5. Dortmund versus Mainz. Right now, I give you the tip for the whole weekend. Last day, if you like, take all the Premier League fixtures, all 10. Go over 1.5 for all of them. Last day, the goals with the pie. Let me tell you the secret. Last day, everybody knows it will be last day. People secure them this thing already. If you go relegation, you know see they relegate you already. People the title they secure and finish. Top 4 they secure and finish. So nobody really the base like that. Everybody they do free for all. You understand? It happen more times. So if it happen like that, the goals just they come. So take all the 10 fixtures, go over 1.5 for all. But the way you go chop money. Chief, the way you go chop money. If you like saving, do for Premier League, then do for Bundesliga. All the games over 1.5. Bundesliga, that would be 9 fixtures. Premier League, all 10 games. So your slip, matches, 19, go day top. Over 1.5 for all. What guy you go chop? It be greens. I tell you, see, me, I no go lie you. Greens, you go chop easy. I won't make a stop for here, but I need to say something. I for preach. You understand? Charlie, we've come to the end, but as a man of God, I must prophesy before. I can't call the children of God onto this podcast. Then if I finish, I will not lay any prophetic word. So I must prophesy before I go. This weekend, something will happen. You understand? For those of you like big odds, something will happen. So I'm come to drop some prophecy for you. Odegaard to score. Kane to score. Garnacho to score. That'll be the 3. The Garnacho one, it will give you like 6 odds. Alejandro Garnacho to score. I'll give you 3. Kane, Odegaard, Garnacho. Go these 3. And don't separate them. Put them together. You go chop like 17 odds. Then put money for top. My brother, you'll be a rich man by Sunday 5 p.m. Rich man. Sunday 5 p.m. Quarter. The money will go land your bet account and it will shake the foundations of your finances. You understand? It will shake you. See, if the money land, you go call your baby. You say, baby girl, just tell me what you need. Tell me what you know and tell me what you need. You go send give him. I tell you. This one will be prophecy. If you like, take. If you don't like to make noise and do to know. I see you people. We did. Now, for the people who have watched the past 6, 7, 8 episodes and you've not pressed subscribe, the Lord is watching you. The Lord is watching you. Either you've forgotten, that one I forgive you. But as you are listening to this, press the subscribe. Or you are wicked. It will be two things. Either you've forgotten, that one I forgive you. And once you can hear me, press the subscribe. Or you are just wicked. That one too a day. But the wicked people, make I tell you something. The wicked people, I put some spiritual case for this thing top. You pay, you go stake exactly what I talk. But you no go far. You pay, everybody will go straight win. Let's say for Man City. You two, you go do some, but you no go far. Your own, I tell you. That's the reason why you are not getting the money. Because you no press subscribe. So subscribe, like the video, share, edit it if you want edit, and then comment with the code. And stop being wicked. Last days are dangerous. Last day of European football, League, this Saturday, Sunday. Don't do wicked. You are too wicked. What? Subscribe and stop the thing you do for them. Let's move on with life. We'll be back next week. Bye-bye.
Fight Club.